We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
After gaining a couple to the 33. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go through. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing is Hurts. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 33 yards that time. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still able to go on third down. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent to put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On third down, here comes Swift. Busts through the tackle. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Please get it together.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Drive starts on the ground. It's Walton. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run again with Walton. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Now Baker going to change it up. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Swift. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First down, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. The Bucs are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go play action. Mayfield. He finds his man. Complete. It's 4. Mayfield on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Baker changing the play at the line. Now a carry for Walton. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
We're almost there, so let's make a play here.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Inaudible here to get a new look. Fourth down, Mayfield. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it. Well, with his down the numbers, there he goes. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So from back deep in their own territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. At their own 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mayfield looks to throw.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 23. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
On first down, Hurts. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At their own 31-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Run.
Mayfield now. And that's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Seriously, just disgraceful.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Hurry! Hey, alert 33. King!
They're going to try and throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Swift. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have opened the lead up to 30.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
73.
They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Bucs take over first and 10. On their own 20-yard line.
This is what you get paid for. Way home.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Mayfield to throw it. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. Now on 4th down, they throw the...